start the business. This has been a meeting among the leaders of Azimio from all parts of our country. We have members of Parliament-elect, that is members of the National Assembly and senators. We also have governors-elect who have also joined us here today. Basically, it was a familiarization meeting, and we also talked about a way forward. We've given them a brief as where we are with regard to presidential elections, and they have approved the steps that we have decided to take as a Azimio coalition. Now, I am going to invite our Chief Minister, Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, to give you a summary of what has been canvassed and discussed. Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka.
A very good afternoon to all of us, particularly the media. We notice that since the statement by a presidential candidate yesterday, the whole world has its attention drawn on our wonderful republic, a country we all love, and a country that none of us is prepared to let go the wrong way. So these consultations, as my brother Raila has explained, are ongoing. It is obvious that we have very, very many elected representatives of our people, not even to mention about the members of the county assemblies, who will shortly, in the next few days, be also putting their act together. So we will continue with our caucuses in terms of the regions, the coast region, the northeastern region, the Nyanza region, the central region. We are all doing this so that people can get to understand each other better. And as results emerge of our consultations, if need be, we will let members of the media know. But the most important matter is to stand in solidarity and to stand together. In fact, we have happily sung the composition by our late brother, Senator Kajwang, may God rest his soul in peace, that nchi hii bado ni mapambano, ili haki mwishowe ipatikane, so that Kenyans can live happily together with each other as brothers and sisters. So, unfortunately, this has happened because of what happened at Bomas of Kenya. And therefore, that process, the legal process continues, the political process also continues. Kwa hivyo tunawashukuru sana kwa mambo hatuoni kusema kweli kama kuna haja ya maswali, kwa sababu zote tuelewa. Yeah, I will of course allow my sister mother to say something, lakini hatuoni haswa kama kuna haja ya maswali, because I'm sure there would be things, because others have been caucusing like we are caucusing. It is their right to caucus, and we also know that we are all guided by what is before the registrar of political parties. It's important for me to say so, because we have two coalitions or several coalitions that are properly registered before the registrar of political parties. And it is important for all of us to adhere to the provisions of that particular legislation. We know it is important as we put our country together to move even in the direction of the Senate, the National Assembly, the county governments. And so this is where we are moving, even as the other process that was alluded to by Brother Raila yesterday also gets underway. Asanteni, our sister mother.
Thank you. Very little to add, to say that our figures show that we command the National Assembly. Just like I said the last time, the Senate, our competitors are up by 1, but the National Assembly, we command. We, therefore, after meeting, we must look and plan how we are going to execute our mandate. And that is normal. And our members are taking that up. On the matter of the election, ours is victory deferred, but it's coming home. And that's the message to everyone. As we explore avenues, all legal and constitutional avenues, let everybody know victory is coming home. Thank you for supporting us, and we will not let you down.
Well done.
We want to thank you very much. We'll be available for further discourse as we go along. Yeah, thank you.
Asante sana, na hapo ndio shughuli hii inaishia. Tusalie mahali tulipo kama waandishi wa habari. Asante. Spider.
Leaders from all over the country, chaired by, of course, the Azimio presidential candidate, Raila Odinga. He stated that it was a familiarization meeting. They've given a brief to their elected members in regards to the presidential election, and they've approved the steps that will be taken. He then introduced his chief minister, Kalonzo Musyoka, who stated that there are ongoing consultations and the caucusing will continue. So I'm sure there'll be other dates that will be set up. And then they invited the Azimio Deputy President candidate, Honorable Martha Karua, who stated in regards to the presidential race that the figures show that obviously the figures, if the figures they have show that victory is theirs, it is coming home, was her very strong affirmation. But in regards to the National Assembly, she stated that the numbers show the command of Azimio, and in the Senate, the competitors are leading by 1. They declined to take questions at this time, but in a sense gave a wrap-up, a summary of the elected leaders caucus that has just concluded at the KICC. And they were addressing the press even as we earlier on were listening to President-elect William Ruto, who also had his elected leaders caucus in Karen, and he outlined the steps that they are taking on their end as well to marshal the numbers, to ensure they have a majority in the bicameral parliament, or at least can set the agenda. And we were able to bring you that a bit earlier on. And of course, we'll give you context to all this in our subsequent bulletins. We have our broadcast at 4 p.m., at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. We continue with Kenya's Choice 2022.
Hii gari iko wapi? Umeibiwa nini? Mateso, wewe ulivyoondoka uliacha gari hapa nje?
Umechanganyikiwa lini? Gari ninalo. Nimempeleka sister shule.
Afu mbona unakuwa mkaidi ndugu yangu? Mimi mwenyewe ile gari siliendeshi na nilishakuonya. Hilo halina bima.
Relax. Acha stress za kujitakia. Anyway, narudi hapo.
Mambo ya funguo. Mbona umezidi?
Ibra, acha kupanic eti kisa bima. Nimekatia kwa simu na nimekutumia cover note kwenye WhatsApp.
Bima kwenye simu? Umenunuaje wakati najuaga wewe huna hela?
Hebu angalia.
Tumia bima pap kwa kupiga nyota 150 nyota 51 alama ya reli au kwa WhatsApp 0764 166 066 ujipatie bima.
Nimekuamini, bima inasoma. Iko vizuri sana. Kumbe umetumia malipo ya awamu, ndio maana unakuwa na jeuri ya kutoa majibu ya shombo. Dogo mwenyewe.
Funguo scoop inatoka tena. Na usiniulize kuhusu mafuta.
Hayo mafuta unadakaje tu? Au na yenyewe utalipia kwa awamu.
Bima pap. Urahisi wa maisha.